Hello, wrestling fans. I'm Shane Shadows, and welcome once again to Shane Shadows Presents Classic Indies, some of the great independent wrestling matches from all over the world over the last 30-plus years. I want to bring you a special one here, one that's kind of near and dear to my heart. This is Kaiser, West Virginia. It's 2000... I think it's April of 2004. It's a tag team main event like no other, and in my opinion, for what was going on in wrestling in that area during that time. The tag team of luscious Johnny Graham and the dreaded Mask Assassin take on the team of myself, Shane Shadows, and the WWE Hall of Famer, the Boogie Woogie Man, Handsome Jimmy Valiant. And we're going to go where we've already skipped the ring introductions and we're trying to get things going here. Your referee is Pat Lawson. This is what they called the Old Fire Hall, which was a building and I believe was built in the 1930s, and it was every bit of the condition of such. But Championship Pro Wrestling, we held monthly events there throughout the years, 12 months out of the year ordinarily, or in the neighborhood area. That was our home building for a number of years, and we were very sad to see it get closed down and demolished in 2011. There is a match or two on YouTube if you want to check it out from the final event of that, with me facing one of my top nemesis, Leslie Leatherman. Handsome Jimmy, of course, and his rivalry with the Masked Assassin goes back years upon years upon years. And Johnny Graham was a very frequent opponent of mine during this era, and probably one of the toughest guys that I had ever been in the ring with. Johnny and I probably wrestled in excess of 100 times in various different promotions and locales all throughout the East Coast. Check out the arm wringer action here. You're catching this all from a stationary camera set up on the stage. Oh, big arm wringer. Up. John was getting ready for the kip up. Got cut down. Came up with it. Lawson tells him to blow her the boot. Oh, big right hand sends Johnny back off of his heels. Hey, it turned out the lights too. Did you see that? The lights flickered. I hit him so hard the lights flickered. And Handsome Jimmy comes in. Jimmy Valiant, a very dear friend of mine and a great partner. A great advisor and such through the years. Probably headlined more Championship Pro Wrestling events than anybody except for the Patriot himself. John returning back to the ring. Johnny was very athletic, very fireplug-like in a lot of ways in terms of his physique, and his movements reminded you a lot of the legendary Ray the Crippler Stevens. Well, while we stall for time here, let me plug real quick. February 5th, Winter Wrestle Fest at the Rankin Physical Fitness Gym in Berkeley Springs, West Virginia. A great afternoon of professional wrestling as pro wrestling returns to Berkeley Springs after a lengthy absence. Graham's just playing a psychological game here, but him and I knew each other very well. We were very in tune. He would try to trick me, and I would try to trick him. Sometimes in the wrestling game, it's a match, as Gordon Sully used to say, of human chess. Tie up here. I got my head down a little bit too far. I'm just going to be honest with you here. He's kind of putting a lot of prep. Oof! Oh, he's trying to draw him in. What am I doing? Am I just waiting for Joe? Arm dragged him. I was just kind of waiting for an advantageous spot there. Boogie provided the distraction for me. Got Graham going the other way when he had me reeled with that right hand. Some classic Championship Pro Wrestling action here from the promotion that I have been the matchmaker for since its inception in 1997. This year's 25 years of pro wrestling, Championship Pro Wrestling, and here comes Handsome Jimmy with a big boot. Going back to that arm. Back to cranking that arm up on Graham. Obviously, the Masked Assassin over there in the corner, much bigger, 300-plus pounds. He's the heater. Oh, Boogie not even afraid to break a rule right in front of Pat Lawson, the big guy. Patrick, if you're watching, thank you for your support. And if you haven't become a subscriber yet, Patrick Lawson or any of you who have not subscribed to the weekly Independent Rewind material, please, by the love of God, please become a subscriber. Up over 400 now, thanks to the support of so many of my friends here with Shane Shadows Presents, and Boogie with another hair pull, and the Assassin is hot. He is hot at Patrick Lawson for not paying attention. Oh, look, hey, little switcherooski. Oh, my. Little tag, Handsome leaves. Patrick Lawson, of course, questioning the wrestling legend who would never tell a lie. good crowd on hand on this evening. The Fire Hall was not a huge facility. It was traditionally just like any other wrestling promotion. You would have good nights and you would have bad nights as far as attendance. This was a pretty good one. I think our top attendance in this little building was like 195, which was, I mean, that was like packing them in, because you see over here on this side, you see this opening here, right on the other side of this, the steps. I mean, we're in the upstairs. I mean, the stairway's like this. I mean, it's like 40 steps up. You never worked that building with us, did you? Yeah. Well, you won't be in it now. The highway runs through it now. They redid the bridge and everything over there in Kaiser, so the highway runs through it. Me and Handsome Jimmy having a little bit of fun at Johnny Graham's expense here. But I think the tide of this match could turn a little bit once the big boy comes in. In previous seasons, we have seen the Assassin and Jimmy Valiant go at it, so this feud is not a stranger to fans of this program, nor of strangers. I mean, these guys wrestled everywhere, all over the South and all over the country here for a number of years. It's like they followed each other around. Sometimes it would almost seem like they rode in the same car. We're really keeping control of Graham's arm here. A lot of tags between me and Boogie here. But this wasn't the first time Boogie and I had teamed up, and we had a good rhythm going. We knew how to work together. Of course, you know, that was probably just me just following his lead. Handsome Jimmy, multiple-time World Tag Team Champion with Johnny as part of the Valiant Brothers, and had so many other successful tag teams on the regional level as well, with guys like Rocky Johnson and Bill Dundee and Jerry Lawler. Handful of face here from Graham. Oh, and a right. He better get me away from the corner here. I don't know why he wants me there, but Handsome Jimmy was... Oh, now we're finally going to get the Assassin involved here. Look at him cranking up on my arm here. Yep, you heard the kid. They're cheating. They just use the Assassin on the outside. That's illegal, folks. But in retrospect, so far in this matchup, Handsome Jimmy and I have bent the rules a little bit ourselves. So this is just kind of part and parcel of sometimes what you got, the give and take of a tag team wrestling match. No need to rush. Can you cook beef stew in a microwave? No.
You can, but it's tough.
Yeah, exactly. Tenderize it. Cook it a little bit. Cook it a little bit. Went back to the Assassin. Now Graham back to the arm here. Oh, Lord Almighty. I think I know this story. If you've noticed, both teams have concentrated on holds. Oh, sorry, a little technical difficulty here. Remember, folks, some of these matches are
VHS.
Being converted over from VHS and are in excess of, this one here, I guess, would be 15, 16 years old.
When lights come back on, somebody can show up.
Yeah. Yeah, Kerry Von Erich could be flat, and Iceman Parsons will win the title. That's a world-class reference. They actually did that finish one night. I don't know if you're aware of this. Yeah, the lights went out, and Kerry was flat on his back, and Parsons pinned him. Well, we're kind of lost here in the oh, now we're back. But now you see, and now look at the Assassin. It's cranked up Johnny Graham's arm because I have managed to elude them on the third time around. The lights were out. He didn't know what was going on, and the Assassin is upset that he's hurt his partner. Johnny rolling out to the floor now. I'm a little sore. He's a little sore. Assassin is beside himself. Oh, now they're getting into a little argument out here on the floor. Little dissension amongst the ranks of the Black Hat team. Championship Pro Wrestling, February 5th. Winter Wrestle Fest at the Rankin Physical Fitness Gym, 23 Fitness Way. Got to get the plugs in while we can. We're only weeks away. Tickets have been selling rather fast. We may have to be getting more seats, making more chairs available. We do have the bring your own chair. Oh, look, Graham got himself tripped up coming in, trying to over the top. All kinds of action that day. United States Championship match as recognized by CPW. Bill Bain versus the Resolution, Reggie Collins. Tag team action featuring my son Simon and myself against the Faculty. A 15-man battle royal, and there's going to be so much more going on that day. Why do you want to spend your money anywhere else when you can see quality professional wrestling? Come and join us February the 5th in Berkeley Springs. Handsome Jimmy's going to square off with the Assassin for the first time in this matchup. Get to see a little bit of the magic that is the Assassin Valiant feud here. Graham's going to try to feed in. Look at coming through the middle. Oh, I stuck him. I might have hit the Bruiser in the balls. Oh, my apologies. The Assassin. Physical similarities there notwithstanding. Handsome Jimmy's having a little bit of fun leading Patrick Lawson around here a little bit. The big guy, well-respected referee for over 30 years in the local wrestling scene, but kind of getting taken advantage of here a little bit. Maybe the aura of the legend himself has kind of got the stargazed, you know what I'm trying to say here. I'm going to last for words, but sometimes you get into a ring with a star of a magnitude. We're going to do it again. Nope, Lawson caught us this time. Oh, Graham's going to try to do it. Oh, big boot. Oh, headbutt. Oh, right to the groin area, and the Assassin is down and kicking. Graham is woozy from a kick right to the head. And the Shadows Valiant tag team keeping control here in downtown Kaiser. All the support of the crowd 100% with us. The Kaiser wrestling fans in that area always supported me so strongly. I wrestled a lot of matches in that area, in that building particularly. And if any of you are watching, I'd just like to say thank you for helping a young man keep his dream alive and kind of make it real, getting to perform in front of such great crowds. Not only there, but Petersburg and Romney and Moorfield and all the great towns in West Virginia that Championship Pro Wrestling so frequented. A time in my life that I wouldn't trade for anything. Hooking back up now, the Assassin and Valiant. Assassin with the power advantage takes him over. Look out. Oh, no. Assassin once again knocks Johnny Graham on his ass. The frustration is beginning to mount here between these two. It's really starting to get... They've hit each other and fouled up each other so much here up to this juncture in the matchup. Sometimes when you watch a match that you're involved in, it takes on... now Boogie's going to take him over. Full Nelson. Oh! And spun him around right back into it. Can things continue to go wrong on the side of Graham and the Assassin? Sometimes when you watch a match back between that you yourself are involved in, it's hard to look at it with an objective eye. But as a fan, taken out of the equation that I'm in this matchup, this is an enjoyable match for me. And hopefully it's an enjoyable match for you as we try to bring you everything this on a weekly basis. Oh, Handsome Jimmy's now backed the Assassin up to me. Here comes the big... Oh, the Assassin ducked. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. He thinks that he dropped me with this punch. Here we go. Hello, Assassin. Hello, turn around, buddy. Come on. What? Huh? Double shot to the head. At one point or another in this matchup, the Graham Assassin team has to hope something goes right for them, because after some early control of me in this matchup, everything has went wrong for them. But I got myself a funny feeling that that's all about to change. Locking back up again. Big arm wringer on the Assassin. Bring it in. Boogie tags Shane Shadows back into the match. Yeah. How about it? Whammo down across the arm and shoulder area. Back to the arm. We've concentrated our attack on the arm of both Graham and the Assassin, and thus far, it has worked. Assassin leans in on me. Big reversal. Look out. Oh, right into the pole. Oh, man, how many times has that happened? Hashtag a lot. And Graham tags back in. Working on that arm and shoulder now that it's hit hard into the ring post as Handsome Jimmy tries to encourage me and the crowd to get behind me so we can keep things rolling in this match to try to get back on the winning side of the ledger, as they like to say. Back on my feet. Let me tell you a little story about the night before this match took place. As the Bruiser, they opened me up wide, and the Assassin took the measure of me. We were in York, Pennsylvania the night before, and yeah, York to Kaiser, not a short trip. As Bruiser, Assassin wrenches up my arm here. Sorry, kayfabe buster. Johnny and I were wrestling the night before in a lumberjack match, and one of the guys at ringside kind of went into business for himself. Just, one of these guys who thought that he was, John and I had matches at the main event level because John and I were at the independent level. We're main event talent. Let's just cut right through it. And one of the guys at ringside was just an opening card. I mean, and there was a reason. I'm not trying to be detrimental, but he was not a good talent. But he was causing some real issues at ringside, just being unprofessional and immature, to the point where John left the match. John walked out of the ring and went back to the back and apparently told the promoter, "Get him away from ringside, or I'm not having this match." But it created a scenario where he was very angry and distracted. Okay, so we got into the point in the match where he shot me off and went to give me a backdrop, but I think just because of all the distraction, it was just a problem. He kind of stepped out from underneath of it, and I went up and I was coming straight down on my head. I mean, I was coming down like this. And luckily, I managed to bend it just in time that I didn't spear myself into the mat. But what I did was I landed way high up on my shoulders, and my neck was jacked up at this point. In this matchup, I mean, I'm 24 hours away from almost getting killed. Oh, block that hip toss. Blocked it again. Whoa, look at this. Backslide. Are we going to get it? 1, 2. Assassin breaks it up. We're not in Texas, ladies and gentlemen. That's a little nod to you, Gary Tassadori. That was one of those things that we always used to say between each other, because that was how the backslide was the move Kerry Von Erich used to pin Ric Flair in Texas to win the NWA title. If the backslide didn't work, we're not in Texas. So, Gary, I hope you're watching. I hope you're listening. I hope you're subscribing. Thank you, my friend. As the Assassin cranks up on my arm here now. This is just a good, solid, fundamental wrestling match with guys who, with characters, and it's easy to follow. Who they rooting for? Who don't they want? Sunset time. Sunset flip. What time is it? It's 6 a.m. 1, 2. Didn't quite get it. And a big elbow from the Assassin takes me down. As close as it seems as I am to Valiant, when you're down there and you're sweating and you're heaving, you've been taking punishment. It's not that easy just to roll over and make a tag. Yeah, almost broke my neck the night before. Graham coming off the top here with his patented flying sunset flip. Look out, 1, 2. Oh, I broke it. Johnny Graham almost got me there. That was one of John's well-known finishers and moves. Very athletic was Johnny. Johnny was excellent. Oh, double clothesline. I knew what was coming and started to kind of buckle a little bit, and he tried to step into me to try to make sure he got it, and I caught him with it too. Which is as best the way as I can explain that as possible. But I'm hurt here. What do we got? Is this it? Oh, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Look at handsome Jimmy hits the ring. Fist and fire. Fire and fury. He's going after, both of them are coming at him, and he's dropping them both with right hands. Look at this. The battle continues. Valiant is a one-man gang. He ain't 450 pounds. Oh, I'm back in it now. Thank you, Jim, for your help. Double noggin knocker. Let's separate here. Malfunction at the junction. What's going on? I got the assassin. He's got Graham. What do we got here? We're going to whip them together. No. Oh, Graham reversed it. Look at double pin. 1, 2, 3. Who was legal? Who gets what? There's certainly a certain amount of confusion here. Patrick Lawson talking to Buddha. Yes! Yay! Shadows and Boogie take it on a double pin situation here. You know, and I'm not 100% sure that was the right call. 16, 17 years later, was that the right call? I think Boogie was legal, but who else was legal? I don't know what to say, folks, but I hope you enjoyed the match as me and the legendary Hall of Famer took on two of our most bitter rivals and came out on top. So if you've been waiting, the drum roll, you've been waiting the whole show, here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the commercial for Winter WrestleFest on February 5th, and we'll see you next time on Shane Shatters Presents Classic Indies. You never know what you might see. Championship Pro Wrestling returns to Berkeley Springs, West Virginia on Saturday, February 5th with Winter WrestleFest at 2 p.m. at the Rankin Physical Fitness Gym, 23 Fitness Lane, Berkeley Springs, West Virginia. In the main event for the United States Heavyweight Championship, the Resolution. Reggie Collins comes and faces champion Bill Bain, a 15-man over-the-top rope battle royal, tag team action, and much more. Tickets are only $15 and can be bought at the Rankin Physical Fitness office. Once again, Winter WrestleFest, February 5th in Berkeley Springs, 2 p.m. Be there!